Hi, Bravehearts! Welcome to the second episode of the Self Love Club podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. In this episode, we will be talking about embracing or loving your body with a special guest, my dear friend. Dear Actually, we met way back in college, but wala kami nagka-close back then. Just now.
Maldita magod si Chennie.
Ala! It's Budley, actually. You are my dear friend and my classmate sa dance classes. Even if we're very opposite in terms of personality, guys, we're very much aligned in values and, on everything else. So that's why we're
close. Actually,
yeah.
backstory is the reason why we became close was I think we reconnected mga 2 years ago. Basta when I used to attend events for G Spot. Yeah, we were both writers for this online platform called G Spot. G Spot. We miss you, G Spot. Anyways. So yeah, it was like a women empowerment platform for Bisaya women, and then that's how we reconnected. Cause they kept sending me to events, and Chennie Montero is our content creator, our lifestyle content creator who frequented events.
Frankie, no bias, not because she's my friend, no, but I really love that she's embracing and loving her body, especially this year. No, I saw her progress from last year. Wow, I'm so proud of her. And
Thank you.
both of us, we hear from different people, no, not just sa kanang class, but also outside, like sa social media, right? Na you get messages na people are inspired by you. So why man? Oh, okay. Which leads me to the first question. When and or how did you start this journey of embracing and loving your body?
Just to give a context, I am not your typical Filipina petite woman. I think it's better to make them imagine what I look like. Well, in my own terms, I'm sexy, but
Yes, you are.
in the standards of not just the Filipinos, but maybe around the world, it doesn't fit the standards. Okay, I'm more on the plus size. I have more curves than the typical woman. And growing up, it was deeply ingrained in my mind na you're, for lack of better term and a very bad term, you're fat. So, mo na siya. I mean, I think we've had our own fair share of those kinds of criticism. So for me, it was more centered on my body and the way it looked like. I am on the overweight side. Height-wise, I think I'm tall enough. But siguro, if you compare it to my weight, of course, mas mo lutaw jud akong weight when you first see me. How did I start loving my body? It's a difficult question to answer because even until now, even if I do seem like I love my body, which I do, there are moments na you don't. Mergana ba?
Yeah, it's not linear.
Yeah.
I think it started, diba, sa imuhang health wise na you had to
Okay. So
get
how
to
did
do it.
siguro the proper question to ask is how did I pay more attention to my weight?
Yeah.
Cause actually I remember when I was in college, even way before that, I did not really see physical activity or movement as a thing. It's just a bonding thing I had with my family, with my sister and my mom. Mergana era siya ba? Especially, we went Zumba after college, after college classes, mag-meet me. Mergana era siya ba? So I didn't really give importance to it. So my parents work out, but it wasn't that visible. Even the people I surrounded myself with, dili pud kaayo tig workout. It's not just about workout, but the care you have for your body.
Dili physically active.
Dili physically active. I started realizing that I had to take care of my own body when I got diagnosed with PCOS pag law school because I was a law student. And then, very bad man among lifestyle ato. My lifestyle was we wake up, we study late night until wee hours of the morning. Kay nighttime man among class. So our classes ended at 9 p.m. So from there, magawas me, we had late dinner. And then we studied in a coffee shop until 6 a.m., 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes gutom kaon kag Jollibee or McDo, akong favorite Alaking. Junk food, yes. And then you go home, you go to sleep. At that time, 7 a.m. So we're call center na. Which is, I guess everyone knows it's bad man for your body to have that kind of lifestyle. No offense to those who have it. Pero for me, I couldn't control it. I couldn't I didn't really have that mindset na priority na ko akong health. Because at that time, I was just thinking of studying
Yeah.
and passing law
Yep.
school.
Yeah.
Realized na I was becoming the unhealthiest version of myself around third year, I think, of law school. Or fourth year ba to?
Kaning moment that you realized nga unhealthy ka, what was that moment like? How did-
I started hating the way I looked.
Ah,
Kay before, it wasn't really a I mean, it was a concern, yeah, because like what people told you, but I didn't really hate it that much. Like I could find clothes for myself. I still like, makain ko gwapa magyapon ko. Maging na bitaw. But like when I was in law school, that was the point na kanang dili na like kanang I remember we went to Korea. So gwapa kayo like cherry blossoms and all. The prettiest place in Korea, like like Korea gwapa ba ya jud? But I didn't want to stand in front of the camera. So naabot siya anang point na I didn't like how I looked in front of the camera.
I
So
see.
dito ko na-realize nga dili na jud niya. I felt so unhealthy. I was not moving. Like I felt so heavy. I gained so much weight. Like I gained about 10 kilos in like a short span of time. So that was my unhealthiest weight actually. Dito ko na concern kay when I went to my OB, she told me na-diagnose ko niya, you have PCOS, and then like greatest dream ang gana ko in life is to be a mother. So medyo big hit kay siya for myself. Okay. More scary na niya, and I had to take medicines and all that stuff. So, but even then, even if I knew there was a problem, I didn't really do much about it because I was still stuck in the cycle of law school. I had to take the bar exams. But dili ko lawyer ha,
Survival
FYI. Yeah, survival mode yapon.
Yeah,
So, napasagdaan jud siya. Like, even later on. What I had, at least at that point, like, I had little things that I did na kanang help me a bit, maybe. But it wasn't more for my health, but for my sanity. Like, I got obsessed with walking, kana. So I like taking long walks. So yeah, that's when I started having the habit of like listening to my body and its needs. Pero later on na jud, pag pandemic na-realize na akong okay, I need to like do something about this na. And I think we had time during the pandemic. And it started with my cousins. Like my cousin just started like, you wanna do yoga, let's do it every day, like for our sanity niya, magbonding ta. So we did it
so you
daily,
did.
5 p.m. video call, practice, yoga with Adrian, plug. Naman na siyang 30-day challenge. So we did that for like 30 days and then like nag-diet ko.
Oh, you did?
Because
Okay.
one of my friends from college, he used to be very big, probably one of my biggest friends. Kay grabe kami mukhaon together pag college, I remember. Like food was our essential way of bonding. And he lost so much weight pag pandemic. And then na-inspire ko, hala,
Na-inspire
ano
ka.
ka ha? Like, what motivated him? How did he do it? Niya. I remember during that time, timing to nga nag-yoga mi. Niya, nag-video calls me, like a series of video calls na kanang nag-catch up sad mi ba? Like sa akong college friends. And gitudluan ko niya how to do it. Niya, it was really calorie counting. Niya na-realize na ko, lingaw man din ni siya, no? So that's when I started to listen to my body more. I ate healthier food and I lost a lot of weight during the pandemic. But at that time, ang greatest motivator dun ako was I wanted to remove all my medicines because at that time I was drinking a lot namang good like pills for PCOS ba?
Yeah.
Sugar
Yeah.
and even cholesterol. So I wanted to eliminate them one by one.
Oo.
So I guess that's when I started to love my body in that sense na kanang
Yes.
naminaw na ko what it needed. And probably when you reach a certain age, health becomes a priority because the issues start coming out one by one. And then I even got invited kay pagniwang na ko niya. I started loving the way I felt and the way I looked. Na I got invited to model for one of the athleisure brands. Na-recognize po siya sa mga tao di ay na kanang, you look better, mergana ba. So, it wasn't really about the external validation. It was more of like, I feel good. I like the progress that I made and I'm proud of what this body became over that effort. So, mato siya. I think from there, lahi na jud akong tanaw sa akong lawas. And even with exercise and diet and movement, lahi na akong view niya. Like, it's no longer torture. More, it's something that I enjoy doing. Maraging ana na siya.
Oh, take note, guys. You should not see it as torture. Pero you listen to your body.
Listen to your
I
body.
love that.
Yeah,
Ganingon
listen to your
ka
body
nga,
kay
listen
like
to your body.
I mean, I had hiccups kay I lost weight. And then, grabe ang improvement. Na-eliminate one by one akong medicines. As in, proud moment kaya nawa akong pills, nawa akong...
Okay.
Nalasan
That's
akong
good.
cholesterol meds. Actually, nawa ang cholesterol meds, ang sugar, ni-lower ang dosage. That was the improvement I was, happy kay ko ba? Kay, dili naman good siya more on the looks, but it was already manifesting inside. Your health na ba? I was improving so much. And then I hit a point na, bati na sad, kay like, when I stopped my pills, I think my body relied on it too much. Like I've been taking it for years.
Okay,
Years, Jude, like since 2017 and I stopped mga 2021. So pila na sa Jude siya ka years. Sorry if sayop ko medically, but this is just based on my experience. I gained so much weight from there. Na-frustrate ko ba? Even if I kept working out, even if I kept watching what I was eating, I was still gaining so much weight. So mura siyang nabalik sa katong time na na-diagnose ko nga
I can
uncontrollable.
imagine your
Yeah, I was so
frustration.
frustrated. But I remember creating a post. Kaya mo tong timing yung nag-photo shoot me sa G-Spot for my column. I wrote about it. And I said na marag, lahi na jud akong love for my body. Kay I didn't beat myself up the way I did when I was in law school or law review. Kay at this time, I recognized na sala na ko siya. Kay murag nagpabaya ako ba kay, to be honest, when I started gaining weight niya, I saw na murag out of control naman ni oy, like even magsige kog diet, mag-workout kay wa maghihapon. Ni-give up ko.
Nag-give up ka.
As in, ni-give up ko niya. That was the time na my relatives, like murag pandemic kinda ended, mo tong slowly ni gawas na ta. So nanguli ako mga cousins diri. We ate a lot, as in inom na. So murag sala jud na ako. So that's when I started acknowledging na it's my fault. I'll forgive my body for it because like even if I gained so much weight from it, even if like namalik na sa akong medicines, like I knew na I was having fun. Kaya bitong murag, these are memories na I can't trade off. So murag, and there's still something I can do about it because I was able to do something before. So mato siya, I got back on track. These days murag, I'm losing weight but I'm not counting the numbers anymore. Kaya I'm focusing more on how I feel, not even how I look. It's more of how I feel. Magkaan ko karon, bugat ko karon. Nida ko na sad akong tiyan, but it's fine. Because I can always bounce back.
It's more of how you feel
How I
in
feel.
your body.
Yeah, how I feel
love
about my
that.
So it's
Listen ko ganana ng numbers. Actually, I don't watch pila ko ka kilograms.
I did.
Unsa
I
ako
used to.
ang
I was so
kanang
obsessed.
waistline, mga inana nga numbers. Bakit?
Ako kay...
Di ko ganana na. Kay
Yeah.
it doesn't feel good.
I mean, some people it works for them. And,
I guess,
you know,
yeah.
whatever
To each their
floats your
own.
boat. Yeah, whatever floats your boat. It's
Yeah.
always that way. For me, it worked for a while during the pandemic. It was my greatest motivator. Kay, oh my
Pressure
God,
ka.
nakagamay. As in, every day, jud to, at a specific time, mag-weigh ko sa akong self. I was at that point. Karon kay wala na, jud. Like, I check it once a month or when I feel like it. Yung murag ma-shock na lang ko, oy, di dako na sad ko, oy, ni gamay na sad. Murag nga na, bitaw siya niya. You know, you start understanding your body more, abasin tungod ka ni.
Yeah.
So, accountability, I guess. So, murag there's that already as you learn about your body more.
Yes.
And then, murag karon mang good, I'm already at the phase na healthier akong tanaw sa akong journey for my body. It's no longer motivated by the way I look, which was the greatest motivator before because of my insecurity, of course. Natambok ko, ana niya. Karon, it's more of like, ma-amuse na ko at what my body can do. That's why I keep challenging it. So, murag,
Yes.
sige ka nang, mo try ka ako ani. Aerial yoga. I used to be so afraid of doing it, but it was always on my bucket list. But like, sige, let's give it a
Dagan na
try.
kay siya try.
No, dagan na
guys.
kaayo. I mean, like,
Which
I
is
don't stick to
good.
it. It's just more of like, you know, just testing what my body can do.
That's good actually. Kay kanang you'll never know what works for you if you don't try.
That's true. Okay. Before kay mahadlok siya, like pole, for example, pole fitness, pole dancing. Super hadlok ko. We tried it last year and it was not a very pleasant experience for me. Kay I couldn't lift myself niya.
Yep.
Makita na ko sila, Chennie nga, kaya kay nila. Which is, I mean, like, it's bad that I was comparing myself to them, but I think it was, murag na down lang ba?
Sidetrack lang ta. Narrative. Check imong narrative sa imong self.
Yeah, I mean, harsh ko sa akong self. I am the worst critic of myself. But, so, like, I was telling you, like, there was one time, Chennie, kay, na sprain akong ankle, so I couldn't move for like a month. Worst part of my life.
Yep.
As someone who likes to move a
Na
lot.
force in town siya og rest.
Naro ko sa couch. I hated that point of my, but it was fun. Like, lingaw sa siya, murag, it was God's way of telling me you need to rest.
Yes, girl.
But anyways, very, kuan ka siya nga moment for me. Di siya mawakay. It was like, mo tong first dance class na nibalik ko. Like, di pa ko ayo ato, but like, I wanted to dance. I wanted to test my ankle.
Yeah.
So I was like looking at the mirror, ako, oh my God. Like, I said a bad word again, the letter S1. I was like, oh my God, like, akong tiyan. But tiyan na sa akong tiyan. I kept looking at it and stuff. And Chennie was like, hoy, mong dialogue with yourself. She was reminding me. But you know, like, for me, I actually talked to Julie about it. Ako ba, kiba ka? Like, murag, yeah, it's true na, like, I was criticizing my own body at that time, but I knew why I was criticizing my body at that time. Kana bitong, yeah, it's accountability. I was like looking at myself. I hated how I looked at that time because I knew it was because of this. And it wasn't like very bad na I was putting myself down. It was more of like reminding myself, oh, you need to move again.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, so if you stop at criticism, then that's bad. But if you do
Yeah.
something about it later on, if you find a reason why and then you do something about it later on, it's fine. So
You shift that from that dialogue, you shift to unsa may akong buhaton about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I see this. So what do I do about it now? So take note, guys. That's good.
yeah, maybe it will apply to you, maybe it won't.
Speaking of dance, na-mention mo ang dance. Sige, share sa ato ang listeners
Dance.
about
oh
your
my God. Join
love
us, the
for
joke.
dancing. Diba?
I mean, like,
It helped you sa
It
imong
helped
journey,
me tremendously.
right?
It helped me greatly, gravely, like,
Yes.
place all the hype, like the big words.
I am one of the witnesses.
Yeah, I mean, like, kami ni Chennie, we started together, like, she just, murag nag-post siya ka ng usual good niya, mo-post siya nga, who wants to try with me, ana niya. I was like, looking for dance, because during the pandemic, my main forms of exercise were yoga, jump rope, grabe ko addicted jump rope ato. And
She's good.
Not any, akong,
Well, in my standard.
Not
'cause
as good as before.
in my standard, because I'm bad at it.
Ay, ako hangin, guys. That's always my contra. Anyways. And then, like, Zumba. So, like, grabe ko mag-Zumba ato niya. I was a huge K-pop fan. So, like, ang akong
Yeah.
sayawon were, like, K-pop dances. So, it started with Zumba. And then later on, I started learning choreographies of K-pop groups. And then, like, there was a certain fulfillment I had each time I learned a choreography. So it's that's my main motivator for dancing na. Of course, apart from the fact that I'm sweating, I'm enjoying, it's more of like, oh my God, I was able to learn this. So that's how I got addicted to dancing, that feeling of fulfillment. So when Chennie posted, I was like, try ka na ko. Like, I really enjoyed it a lot. And then, more so because of the community.
Yep.
So, like, I met a lot of friends along the way. So, if you know Chennie and I, grabe kami mo hype sa each other. So, this was...
Resident hype women.
Yeah.
In the
As
house.
in, like, grabe mo hype each other. Like, to the point na kanang, wow, you look so sexy. Wow, kanang nga na bitaw siya nga compliments na you don't usually... I mean, I do tell my friends that. Pero when we're dancing, grabe. Working nga na siya ba?
Intense ang girlhood, sisterhood.
Yeah, sisterhood jud siya. So it was so intense, like nga nga feeling bitaw you're allowed to explore this side of you, which is something I don't usually explore.
Yeah.
Your sensual side, your feminine side,
Safe space.
your safe space to just do the moves you've been wanting to try to do.
Yeah.
So like I know it doesn't resonate with a lot, but for the people I've met in the community, it helped us a lot, just not in terms of expression, but even like sometimes with confidence. So
Relationship with our body.
yes, like that was the highest form of love I had for this body. Kay kana bitong, I mean it might sound a bit too self-love ra kaayo. But like
Walay
there's no-
self-love ra kaayo
That's
aning a
true.
show.
That's true. But like I think maybe to term it properly, that was the highest form of self-love I had for myself. Kana. Kay like like I grew up very insecure about the way my body looked, diba? So when I was dancing, every time I look back at the videos I had, where ako, wow.
You felt powerful,
Yeah,
right?
wow.
Oh,
I can actually look this certain way. My body can actually do these certain moves. So, it's still aligned with the reason why I like dance. Na kanang, ma-pull off lako ni. And it's not even just pulling off the dance. It's, oh, I actually look good pulling off these dances, and I actually feel good that I can pull off these dances. Maging na siya ba? So it was really the fulfillment for me, and of course the people I met along the way. So dako kay pod natabang na I was surrounded with people who were into movement. Because through that, naka-explore ko different forms of movement. So na nako'y kuyog. Like, I already have, like, my tribe. So, like, it really helps dun. That's one of the greatest things I learned, Manggod, when you're trying to move more, like, in your fitness journey. It helps Jud to have people helping you or people doing it with you. Kana, support. Like, nigawas dyan akong pagka-divine feminine.
Yes! I'm in it for that.
Yeah. I think nausab jud ko, like, in terms of, I started to dress up more.
Yes!
As in, like, sa una kato, di ba, like, back from Korea, I didn't want to be in front of the camera. Karon kay ihatag na nako akong phone niya. Guys, take a video of me. Maragi nga na siya.
I'm so happy for you!
So, naabot siya nga. I mean, I think it's always been there, but it was just hindered by the circumstances I had before there and the negative thinking I had back then. But like, through dance and through meeting a safe space and a safe community, nigawas na sad siya. And I'm happy that it's out there. So, apparently being acknowledged, which is not the main goal for me, but like the fact that I'm inspiring other people to do it.
Yeah.
Kaya mer kana, like when you post, yung mga muas ni mo, oh, do you think this can help me? Can I join you? Kanabitang murag, when they see me, murag, they see me in this form of femininity nga for them maglisod sila achieve.
What are your challenges sa kaning journey sa imong pag-embrace and love your body?
Oh, I think it's like the lingering insecurity. It will always be there. Like before, siguro when I was still younger, it was more of comparing how I looked with other people. I mean, like, I guess it's normal, manggod na you compare yourself with others. But then when I reached a certain age, it stopped becoming that. It was more of comparing my current status to my previous, to my highest form ba. Yung murag, sa una, mabuhat ni nako. Yung murag nga na wala naman ako siya nabuhat karon. Murag nga na.
Man, in terms of your body's capability?
Body's capability, how my body looks, everything jud about my body.
Okay.
So it's really being in tune with your body. Those are the challenges I face. Because of course, like, lami man jud mo kaon, sorry. Lami jud mo kaon. Sometimes you're just too tired to work out. You forget these things.
Na days.
Yeah, na jud. Like, na moments na I don't wanna move today. And like, mugawas man jud ang effects, especially if dili ka consistent on, you know, and you beat yourself up over it, but it's fine. Murag, I always go back to trying to find out why it happened that way, and then mubalik na sad ko na, okay, what can I do about it? One of the biggest challenges put in this self-love journey, like for my body, is what people say about you. Like, you still get comments na murag you don't look good dancing that way. You still get those from, I don't know, from others. Why do you have to say that? But some people do say that. And even the well-intended comments. For example, I'll state this, dance community, like, ingnan ko nga, everyone is so amazed by you because you're so confident. I mean, it's a nice compliment, right? But sometimes my thoughts get to be, ngano di ay kana ang compliment na makuha na ko. Ingana nga thoughts ba? Like, it's just really overthinking. Is it because I'm a bigger weight? I have a bigger body na dili siya mo fit sa standard. Yeah, I am confident. I've always been confident. But like, why is this compliment only being directed towards me? Is it because I'm bigger? Ingana ba? Na mga ingana nga thoughts every now and then, which are like, I just dismiss them because I know they are unhealthy and they are unnecessary. But sometimes I internalize nga no, and it's deeply because of my insecurity sa akong lawas.
Well, what you feel is valid, Raman sad. Like, normal raman as a human being, no? Nga ma-hurt ta sa tong gibasa. Depende lang jud how you take it.
But like, again, these are just negative thoughts. You have them every now and then. Like, it's important to like not be carried away by them.
Yeah. How do you shift?
Movement.
Movement.
And if it's too much, I write. Because writer man jud ko. So like, I write.
You journal? Unsa na write? Okay.
If it's like emotions wise, it's journal. But if it's something na there are certain thoughts that I create content out of it. Like sometimes ba kay murag amazing lagi na naka-think ko ani. That's why like in my social media like
Follow Frankie, plug, plug,
no
plug.
need. But yeah, kind of murag like when I do feel insecure about my body, like sometimes I have posts about it man, like akong lawas. Yeah. But these days it's more an amazement man na murag hala, nabuhat lagi ni nako karon. Ray nga na bitaw siya cause I used to be insecure about doing this and then I was able to pull it off. I think ang trajectory na karon it's really going towards a higher form of self-love. How you feel and how you view yourself, mo manifest man jud siya physically.
Yeah,
Murag there's a certain energy that comes from what you feel inside.
Oo.
On my lowest moments, mugawas jud siya nga dili ko happy even with the way I dressed. I remember when I was in law school, like, oh my god, I love law school. I love everything that I've been through even if it wasn't the most pleasant part of my life, but mo jud to siyang lowest part of my health. So during those days, negative jud akong view sa akong self and negative sa bati sa akong pag-treat sa akong lawas. As in like someone commented to me during my first year pa lang niya na siya nga dili lagi ka si Frankie from college kay we were college friends ba. Siya hangay kung ano di ayon sa day na you're not as bubbly as before, you're not as lively as before. Oh yeah, we're stressed in law school. Ringa na siya ba.
Yeah.
So physically, even the way I looked at myself, it was that way po. Like I was super down. Like I was dressing bad. I mean, like it wasn't bad according to you when I showed you the photos, but for me it was bad. I knew at that point of my life I wasn't taking care of myself, and I didn't really love myself at that point. I think like people who are happy with the way they treat their body, it's not the way they look, but the people who are happy with what they do with their body, like how they take care of their body, mo manifest man jud siya. Murag there's a certain form
How
of
they take care of their body and how they feel
Yes.
sa ilahang body,
Yes.
right? What's your advice sa
am I in a
mga
position?
bravehearts na in the same journey as you?
Disclaimer lang dyan na what works for me might not work for them. But on my personal journey, through loving this body, listen to your body. Yeah, listen to yourself. For me, mang God, there's no clear rule on how I achieve this form of self-love for my body. But it was more of like I started listening to myself and not just my body, myself. Jud murag unsa man like today, what do you feel like doing, or what are the, you know, it's like even funny, like one of the greatest motivators na ako'y bucket list. Yung murag, I wanna do this, I wanna do this, I wanna do this, and I started doing them. Murag, I started doing these things that I used to be so afraid of doing. So like it's the pinaka little thing, like ganahan ko mo try sauna. Gikuyugan kong Chennie. Ganahan ko mo dance, ganahan ko mo yoga, ganahan ko mo pilates, ganahan ko mo kuan. These are things on my list, and I started doing them one by one. And when I started doing them, naganahan ko nila, so I started continuing. Like, sige kong buhat. And for the things that did not do well with me, I stopped doing them, but at least I tried. Maringa na siya ba? So like,
So explore.
I think like, ang mantra man jud nako sa akong life is just keep trying things. Maringa na ba? Like, welcome these new experiences, learn from them. And it's only when you experience them na you'll learn if they resonate with you, if they work well with you or not. And then I started appreciating my body more because I was able to do these things na wala na ko nabuhat before. Maringa na bitaw siya. So, kana, just really listen not just to your body, listen to your body, but also listen to your mind.
Self-love is not just sa body, but also like in all aspects
Yeah.
of imong self.
Kay, you're an entirety.
Yeah.
So like sa law school na ako, I wasn't doing well mentally, and I think it
Yeah.
manifested physically. So kani siya, I'm starting to love myself physically, and I think it's greatly affecting me mentally. I became more positive with the way I viewed myself. I became more positive with the way I viewed things that I used to did not, I did not envision na buhaton ako karon. So like holistic jud siya. Just keep doing the things that make you happy. It's really just that man jud. So like for me, I'm happy exploring my body. I'm happy exploring the limits of my body. I'm happy right now that I'm in this level of confidence, so I'll keep doing things that make me love my body more. If it's dressing up right now, I will dress up. If it's dancing later at 6:30, I will dance later at 6:30.
Yes.
So like, murag namay nga na, and then it becomes a routine. Lain lagi kay akong feeling this week, sayaw ko be. Murag mahimo na siya part of your life, baka pangitaon naman mo siya because you've been doing it. Gigutom ko karon kaon kog fat phobe. Yan na siya. And then accountability, of course. Like, Oh, I have comfort food. Oh my God, I love French fries, potato corner. So I'm feeling crappy today. I'll eat it, but then later on, mabawi ko.
Bawi ka, yes. Well, thank you, Frankie,
you.
for sharing your story and insights. Wisdom. Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Where can they find you online?
You can find me on Instagram, Frankie, Frank, Toloka O-N-Y.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you learned something or at least you got entertained.
Yes.
And thank you for having me.
Thank you, Frank. Okay, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to follow Self-Love Club _series on Instagram. Follow me, Chennie Montero, on my social media pages. And we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you, Bravehearts. Bye.